Okay. Let's see what I can do here. Oops. Didn't want to do that. Do not throw the phone again. All right. Let's see. Alrighty. Alright. Just wait. Hi, Yana. My day's been pretty good, I suppose. How about yours? Hi, Dawn. We are going to color in a very old issue of Coloring Heaven today. It's the Meredith Dillman special, Fairies and Friends. And now this issue, you probably can't get this issue anymore, but Meredith Dillman does sell coloring books on Amazon, and all of these images that are in here can be found in her coloring books. Not bad. Finishing the prompts for Shannon's Roses and Stone. That's awesome. Can't wait to see that. I know it's going to be gorgeous. Hi, Katrina. How are you today? So the image that I picked is this one here. Try to get that out of the way a little. Trying to move everything around so you can see everything, hopefully. It looks a little different on my phone than it does on the screen, so please excuse me for a minute. Hi, Shannon. How are you feeling? I'm doing okay, Katrina. Thank you for asking. It's been a pretty decent day. I went back to work today, so yeah, it was pretty good day. Getting ready for the kids to come back. So I'm going to use Prismacolors on the skin for this, but then I'm going to use Flowwood colored pencils for everything else today. So I have an extra set of the colors I like to use for the skin that I keep on my desk at all times. For some reason, I don't know, I just seem to always go to my Prismas for when I go to do skin. More comfortable, I guess. All right. I feel like you still aren't seeing quite everything, but this is as far out as it will let me zoom. So, all right, I'm gonna be using Grade Lavender, Henna, Nectar, Peach, and Light Peach. And mine look a hot mess because these were in a pencil cup that had a pin in it that kind of exploded. So they've got ink on the bottom. Poor pencils. Okay. So Yana, which picture or which image are you coloring for the Roses and Stone prompt? You're doing a wine house, Dawn? That's awesome. I've been working on an image. Well, I haven't started one for that yet, but I've been working on an image out of another book that I received, The Autumn Harvest. I just couldn't help myself. I couldn't wait, so I started coloring this. And I was using the Flow Woods for this, so they were on my desk. That's part of why we're using those today. But this is a gorgeous book. I love that book. And I'm crazy about fall and Halloween both, so I could not wait. Hi, Mona. Let's see here. Try to give her a little bit of a bridge to her nose. I usually kind of mess this part up, so don't mind me. Yeah, it don't look so good, but it'll be okay. We're gonna roll with it. So what's everybody been coloring? Hi, Kenny. I guess I could zoom in a little bit for you, maybe. Hopefully not cut her head off. Although this grade lavender you may not see really while I'm using it. I'm just putting it around where I think there would be shadow. All right. Am I off screen? No. Okay. You zoom back out a little though, because you'll need to see her arms. Sure. I've worked pretty much all summer, but I got off work today and I feel like I need a nap. And it's not like it was hard. There wasn't a whole lot to do. I don't know. I'm just, yeah. Might have to make me some coffee here in a minute. I love this image. I think it's really pretty, which I like most of her artwork that I've seen. I think it's really pretty. I hadn't done a portrait in a while, so I thought I would do one. Hi, Jen. Fixing dinner together. Oh. Well, just stick around and I'm sure you probably will. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Callie. Thank you all for coming. I might not have thrown nothing yet, but I almost knocked the tripod over as I was setting it up. So we'll see. Yeah, it might happen. Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna switch to the henna. Oh, no, I'm not. I always forget their ears. I don't know why. I seem to think that nobody has ears, but I always forget the ears. Hi, Connie. That was a little bit heavy-handed. It's okay. It'll all be okay. It'll all smush together before long. You always forget the ears too, Tanya. I swear I think I'm the world's worst at it. Think I have all of the skin done, and I'll look down and be like, oh my gosh, there's ears. Yeah, gotta do the ears. Just going right over the gray lavender. Go. Anybody do anything exciting over the weekend or fun? I watched a bunch of movies on Netflix over the weekend. And I'll tell you, there's one called, what's it called? Happiness for Beginners. I think is really good if you have not seen that. It's a cute little movie. I really enjoyed it. And I watched another one called River Wild. It was pretty good. Well, thank you, Kenny. Hi, Pickle. You seen that too, Kenny? You liked it? I thought it was really good. Other than, wasn't fond of the way it ended, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to ruin it for anybody who hasn't seen it yet. But I wasn't very fond of certain aspects of the ending. Hi, Betty. It was pretty good, thank you. How's your week been? You liked it too, Betty? Yeah, it was a good movie. We're talking about River Wild on Netflix. I watched that over the weekend, and I thought it was really good. And then I also watched Happiness for Beginners, which is really good also. It's a cute movie. Very different types of movies, but yeah, it was really, really good. Guardian of the Galaxy 3. How did you like that? Was it good? I haven't seen it. Oh no. Maybe I shouldn't watch that then. It's for summer. Well, I think it was just this weekend. Just, I don't know. But when I watched that Happiness for Beginners, I mean, it's a cute movie and it's not really a real sad movie, but there was a couple parts that had me crying. This one here is Nectar. Her ear is going to be a little too dark. That's okay. It's under her hair. It would have shadow on it. Anyway, I can't talk today. Well, I guess the Christmas could kind of count for that, but no, that I'm gonna do here in a couple weeks. I was tried to find a picture for that, and nothing was jumping out at me. And for some reason, I've really been kind of wanting to color a portrait last few days, so I thought we'd do this one today. And but here on one of my next couple live streams, we will do the favorites. Yeah, pencils. Yeah. Yeah, I'm always, I swear, I guess I'm extra sensitive. I always end up crying when things are sad in the movies. She has a lot more skin than I realized when I picked out this image. It's okay though, that's what I wanted to color, I guess. Oh yeah, I am too. I definitely am. Excuse me. Don't take much to make you cry, Pickle. Yeah, it don't me either. I swear it don't. I hate it sometimes. I'm like, can I just not? Just one time. Just make it through one without sitting here crying. Yeah, watched an older movie that I've seen before too after that, and it made me cry also. And I'm like, daggone, can I just get through one today without crying? Which that River Wild, that was more of a thriller type, suspense type movie. But I tell you what, it will keep you on the edge of your seat. So it's very, very good movie. This is the peach. I told my daughter, I said, you've got to watch this when you have time. She works 2 jobs at the moment, so she don't usually get a whole lot of time. But I know she'll like it, so. And I'm not the best at doing noses, so we're just gonna ignore that ignore her nose a little bit. Dog movies make you cry, Dawn? Well, emotional commercials. Oh, I remember that commercial, Betty. I remember that. It got me once or twice. Yes. Yep. Same. I'll tell you the one that got me. There was this, but of course, mind you, I was pregnant with my daughter at the time. But that old Jergens commercial, I don't know if any of y'all will remember this commercial or not, but it was an old Jergens commercial, and it was a pregnant lady and her little girl, and her little girl went up to her and kissed her belly. And I don't know why, but that commercial would make me bawl my eyes out every time it came on, the whole time I was pregnant with my daughter. Goodness. Hi, Ronnie. How are you today? Good, I'm glad to hear that, Ronnie. Trying to get this done so we can do a little more than just skin today. We'll see how far we get, but yeah. Skin's taking me a little longer than I expected it to, but that's okay. Oh, I hate the autocorrect too. I swear, every time, every time I come in to a live stream and I try to say hi to you, Kenny, for some reason my phone has decided your name is not Kenny, it is Kent, and it changes it to Kent every time I type it in. I don't understand. And there's one other person, Frederica. Whenever I type in Frederica's name, it always tries to change her name to Frederick. It drives me crazy. This is the light peach, and I don't know what I'm doing. Ooh. Hi, Renee. Oh, you are fine. Yours does that too, Kelly? It's aggravating, isn't it? Alright. Filling this all in. Yeah. That happens to me too, Betty. Excuse me. This is not looking very good today. That's okay. We're just gonna go with it. Thank you, Dawn. Oh no. I'm not seeing it do that yet, but it don't surprise me. YouTube does strange things. Well, somebody outside yelling. Oh no. Oh, thank you, Renee. Glitter shower, yeah. Oh. I know that sucks, because glitter on its own, even without a fan, it just seems to land anywhere and everywhere. Hi, Catherine. Okay, let's see here. Don't have a whole lot left of her skin, and then we'll move on. Probably do the work on the cherry blossoms a little bit. Oh, thank you, Betty. I'm using Grade Lavender, Henna, Nectar, Peach, and Light Peach for her skin. The Light Peach is the one that I'm on now. Hi, Jean. How are you doing today? No, Don, I don't have a cold. My allergies are acting up on me. I've got seasonal allergies, and I've been outside a lot the last couple days, so it's got my allergies acting ugly. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. So you've colored this one. I love her images. I've done one other one in this one somewhere. I think it's more towards the back. But I think her artwork is so pretty. All right, I think that's about got her skin. And yes, I'm sure it was not a disaster. Definitely not. All right, I think we will move on to the cherry blossoms. From here, try to zoom you in. I don't know why my phone wants to be dumb. There we go. Okay, so for the rest of this image, I'm going to use the Flowwood colored pencils. I'm going to move these Prismas off of here real quick. Put them back in their little new home that they got since my pen decided to explode in the cup that they were in. Okay. So for the cherry blossoms, again, I'm going to be using the Flowwood color pencils, and I have the swatch chart for those. But we are going to use numbers 36, 103, 89, and 3. Do her eyes. Well, her eyes are at least drawn in. For that pearly type of paint for her hair. Oh, I'm sure it wasn't a mess. Oh, thank you. Yes, okay. I guess I'll do her eyes. Alright, so I'm going to use some greens for her eyes. She's going to have brown hair, but yeah, I'm not really wanting to tackle that hair at the moment. So we'll do some other things first. Now we'll do her eyes. For her eyes, I'm going to use 127, 125, 124, and 110. So this is the darkest color, the 127. And I'm probably going to fill in her pupil with a pen. Here in just a second. As soon as I get it colored in. Okay. Let me see what I have up here I can fill her eye in with. See if this wants to work today. Maybe. This is just a pigment micron. Is that better, Renee? Let's see. Did I miss anything? Hi, Marilyn. You're getting hungry, Dawn. We'll go get you something to eat. We don't want you to be hungry. All right, so for the cherry blossoms, I'm going to use 36, 103, 89, and 003. And let me sharpen a couple of these real quick. You're welcome. Yeah, and wasn't thinking about that, but that drives me nuts too. But when there's nothing drawn inside the eyes, that's really when it bugs me the most, or seems to. It's just creepy. Thank you, Betty. All right, now let's try that again. Okay, let's see. Come up here to the top. Sorry for the movement. All right, so this is 36. Yeah. $103. Whoops. 89. My little heading mat moved on me. And this is number 3. Zombie eyes, yeah. Thank you, Ronnie. just gonna do a little bit of these and then we'll probably move on to something else. Definitely glad to hear that. Hi, Jen. Okay, Dawn. Let the pencils fly. No, she is taking a nap at the moment. She is napping on the couch. Yeah. I come home and gave her her dinner, and she got on the couch and went to sleep. Yes, she's behaving. I think she was waiting for you to get here. No, I'm just kidding. Needs a sidekick to misbehave. I don't know. I don't know. We're always ready to have fun around here. Throw something. There you go. You didn't even really get to see that, did you? Oops. You heard it? Oh, that's good. As long as you know that there was some throwing being done. Get some balance into it. I'll try. Thank you, Jean. Just give it some time. I'm sure it, it tends to have more bounce when it's natural. And it's not me trying to throw things. When I accidentally throw them, is when it has more bounce. I don't know why, but I feel like I just have to hold all my pencils in my left hand. Anybody else have that issue? You say I need to be patient for you to throw things naturally. Yes, you do. If you want them to be more bouncy. You do it all the time, Renee? For the lot, I do keep pencils in my other. Yeah, I don't know why. I've always done that. Whatever colors I'm using in my color combination, I always tend to hold them in my left hand. And I'll lay them down and I'm like, that don't feel right. I got to pick them back up. I don't know why. I can't just have one at a time. Pencil. I am going to do something in the background for this with either gel crayons or gelatos. I haven't fully decided yet, but I will do that at the end this time instead of the beginning. But I'm going to make the flower over here be a light, because I mean that's what it looks like it was drawn to be. And then have these like they're little fireflies and have the rest be dark. And hopefully it'll turn out good. Easier than picking them up off the desk. Yes, it is. Doing that, but I always end up marking my page. Oh, I do that sometimes too, Betty. Sometimes I do end up just randomly marking my page. Well, shoot, y'all have seen how I do. I throw pencils. I throw them. I mark the page with them. I do all kinds of stuff with them. That I'm not necessarily wanting to do at the time. But yeah, whatever I don't get done today, I'll probably add on as another video for the week. Probably have it come out on Thursday. Not for sure yet, but possibly Thursday. Well, I'll say possibly Thursday, just in case, because it is going to be kind of a busy week. I went back to work today. My son goes back to school in the morning. So, yeah, it's going to be a very busy week. All that adjusting to getting back in the habit of things. Welcome back, Dawn. Yeah, I'm hoping to do it this Thursday, to put it out this Thursday. But we'll see. As long as, like I said, as long as other things don't end up getting in the way, being too hectic. Okay, I'll probably do these two here, and then we'll probably move on and do part of the branch, and then do some other things. Get as much in as we can before we go. Yeah. If only. Be nice if we could just, you know, spend all of our time coloring, wouldn't it? We went and met my son's new teacher, and he really seems to like her, so that's good. I'm hoping he has a good year this year and enjoys it. Alright, I think we'll stop here and do some of this branch. Oh my goodness. And her nose just grew. My boy is 9 years old, Don. Yeah, exactly. We'll start calling her Pinocchio Jen. Yes and no. He's kind of excited, but he's nervous too. So kind of yes and no. All right, for these branches, I'm going to use 44, 54, and 53. And I know two of these probably on camera look like gray. They look gray on the end cap in person too, but the swatches are when you look at the swatch, you can tell they're kind of a brownish gray, like a French gray. So that's what we're gonna use. So I'm gonna start with 44. Trying to figure out where I want to start at. I guess right here. And I'm gonna try to put this just along the edge a little bit. And anywhere there's the little texture lines. It's very skinny little area though, so. Oh, folding clothes isn't a whole lot of fun. I'm sorry. Yeah, I had to do laundry yesterday. I think laundry is one of the things that I like, one of the household chore type things that I like the least. I'd almost rather do dishes than, yeah, I think I would rather do dishes than laundry, to be honest. Oops. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of room. So, I'm just gonna do my best to get these colors in here, and it'll be however it is. There you go. Did you hear it? Because it happened. I threw a pencil down on the desk. And I think it was just a little bit off screen. Okay, so is it, so it's pronounced Genie? I'm sorry if I've been saying it wrong. Yes, that is too. But I promise you it ain't gonna get to 12. Promise you that. I'd probably have to end the stream before I let myself get to 12 things being thrown. Or 12 times throwing things. Wow. All with J names. Wow. I am. I have my actual real name is hard for a lot of people to pronounce, so most people call me Dee, but my name's actually Divisa, but the way that it's spelled, a lot of people mispronounce it. So I'm used to I know what it feels like from both sides. So oh yeah, washing dishes is the worst, Betty. The one that you like the least. Which I can understand that. I'm not a big fan of doing dishes either, but I would definitely, I think, prefer to do them than do laundry. Oh, you're welcome. Kind of, sort of, I guess, in a way. My mom said that she kind of made it up. It's kind of a long story. Well, not so long, I don't know. I'm the youngest child, and when my mom had my brother, which was the middle child, she was told she should never have any more kids because her heart stopped while she was giving birth to my brother, and stuff. And so they told her that if she had another child, it could be dangerous for her and stuff. And but I had an uncle, my dad's brother, my Uncle David, always would tease my mom and dad and tell them that you're not done, you're going to have another kid and you're going to name it after me when you do. So, as soon as they found out my mom was pregnant with me, they decided they were going to name me after my Uncle David. And she said that if I had been a boy, it would have been David. But when she started looking up names for girls that came from the name David, she didn't really like any that was out there, so she kind of made her own up. It's kind of like a combination of David and Melissa. Oh. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, Jeannie. Thank you, Callie. Yeah, I used to hate my name when I was younger, just because everybody had such a hard time. None of my teachers could say it. Nobody could ever say it. And stuff, but as I was getting older, a teenager and stuff, and I learned why I had my name, I started liking my name after that. I was like, yeah, you know, me and my uncle, we were pretty close, so. Oh, thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Ronnie. I do too, honestly. Now. That sounded loud, and no, I did not drop that. No, I did not throw it. I didn't drop it. I laid it down. It's because my mat ain't on my desk anymore, okay? Thank you, Jen. Mama knew because she liked the name. Yeah, my daughter, my oldest daughter, I met a girl in high school who had the same name, and I had never heard that name until I met that girl, and I fell in love with that name. And back then I was like, I'm never having kids. I was like, but if I ever change my mind and I do have a kid and I have a girl, I'm gonna name her Cheyenne. And so that's how I got Cheyenne's name. My daughter was from a girl that I met in high school. Oh no, Rhonda. Ronnie, I'm sorry. Yeah, friend. Oh. Sorry about your friend, Don. Oh yeah. That's sweet, Ronnie. I won't tell you what my uncle called me when I was little. I'm very, very short, mind you. I'm only 4'10". So he called me half pint when I was growing up. Yeah, Jen, I know. But the thing is, that paint job I worked over the summer, my boss asked me one day when we all went to lunch, what if I had any nicknames, and I was like, yeah, when I was little, my uncle used to call me Half Pint. Shouldn't have told him that, because from then on to the end of the job, all he ever called me was Half Pint. He was like, I like that. I'm gonna call you Half Pint too. Your dad called you that, Pickle? Yep. Ronnie, just like that, yep. I know, right? Goodness. I thought we were all just making conversation. I didn't realize he was gonna try to use that. Because the name the name they were calling me was already a nickname. Yeah. I'm really short, and I've most of my life have had really long brown hair too, so I think that was part of it also, because that show was pretty popular back when I was a little girl. I think that's part of that too. Well, it's gonna be now if it wasn't already, so there you go. Yes, being feisty definitely does come with being short. Yeah, I love that show too. It was one of my favorites when I was younger. And I still like it. I miss that section too. Can you be tall and feisty? Well, I guess it's possible. It's not possible for me to be tall and feisty, but you know. This is what I'm needing. Alright. We'll move on here in just a second and work on her dress a little bit. Can you tell I'm dreading her hair? Procrastinating. Yes, Pickle. I'm right there with you. Gotta hop up on the counter. Oh yeah, the grocery store. Yep. If there's not something close by I can use to knock it down, then I'm either out of luck or I have to try to turn to a stranger and be like, can you help me for a minute? Oh, it's awful. Which luckily my daughter's, she's taller than I am. She's not tall or anything, but she's taller than I am. Not that that's hard. But, so sometimes she can get the stuff for me if she's with me. But there are times that she can't either. What I hate though is when there's somebody in the aisle that's clearly tall enough and they're watching you struggle trying to get something down and they don't even offer. They just want to stand there and watch you struggle. It's like, really? You couldn't help me out there for a second? Just grab that for me. Yeah, I've used all kinds of things. Spatula, all kinds of things. Not quite yet. He's getting there, though. He's definitely getting there. His head comes up to... The top of his head, I believe, comes up to about my nose. So he's getting there. It'd probably by this next summer, I'd say he will be towering over me. Right, Jeannie? Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Whoops. All right, phone, cooperate. Stop it, stop it. Trying to zoom y'all back out. And it's not wanting to work. There we go. Alright, so we can start on another part of this image. Move my drink. Yeah, for some reason now I don't know. It wants to pop up, I guess because I have the chat on the screen now is why it does it, but it pops up the box for me to chat back when I try to zoom in. So I have to fight with it for a minute to get it to do what it's supposed to do. Alright. So, going to give her a green dress. And it's going to match her eyes. I think. And some of the little details I'll probably do in the same color as the cherry blossoms. Decisions. Okay, I'm gonna start down here. Because I know this part I want to be green. Yeah, it's dangerous when I'm thinking. Always. Oh, I did not tell y'all these, or I don't know if I told y'all or not. I might have told you when we were doing the eyes, but I will tell you again in case, well, I will say it in case I did not tell you before. Okay, I'm using 127, 125, 124, and 110. Yeah, I'd love to see some in person one day too. I love cherry blossoms. They're gorgeous. Let's see. Whoops. DC has a cherry blossom festival in the spring. That is awesome. DC for 10 years and the blossoms are spectacular. I bet they are. That would be really awesome to go see. St. Louis Botanical Gardens. They might. I bet that is an amazing place. Well, maybe we'll switch over to her hair so you can kind of see some of that, even though I'm not really feeling it, but we're gonna do it. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, just making sure I grab the right colors. Alright, so I'm gonna use 49, 41, and 17 for her hair. And I'm gonna take this 17 and just do a light base layer over all of it to begin with, I think. Since it's such wide sections, I'm not going to try to flick the hair in or anything. It's just such wide, big, open spaces. Yeah, it's okay, Jen. I'll pass. I bet those are beautiful, Jeannie. Going around the petals. Oh, I love that color. The poppy red in the prismas. She's got some wild hair going on. It's funny how after you've been coloring for a while, you start to think of things like that. I do it all the time. Okay. I'll probably just do a little bit of this. So this is 49. Yeah, no, you're not. You're definitely not the only one. This is 41. And then lastly is 17. I'm just gonna blend those together. I feel like that needs darkened up a little bit though, so I'm gonna take this 49 and I'm gonna sharpen it first, and then I'm gonna deepen that up a little bit. All right, it's a little better, I guess. All right, number 41. and 17. That's pretty much how I'm gonna do her hair. I think I may end up going back through and trying to find a deeper brown to deepen up the darkest parts though. I'm not sure I like that combination together as much as I thought I did. Wanted it a little bit darker brown. That's okay. I'm gonna log out and then back in. Oh, all right. All right, Jeannie. I hope that helps. Right. Oh, sorry, I just looked at my watercolor paints. So, all right. I understand. Oh, you're doing good. You're doing good, and you're gonna have to teach me everything you're learning. I definitely need some practice with the watercolor paints, and I got a lot to learn. They're fun to play with though, even though I don't know what I'm doing. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna try to film a pre-recorded video finishing up whatever we don't get done tonight. And hopefully post that this week. If not, maybe I can schedule it for next week. in Main Street book and colored some pages. Oh, thank you. I can't wait to see them. Learning basic techniques. I have no clue. Yeah, whatever. You're doing good with that though. Favorite one is the ice cream shop. Awesome. Still thinking about having a mandala live stream. Well, Jen. Yes, I believe Jen's gonna get her wish next Tuesday night, y'all. And we will color out of Nature Mandalas by Mel Pimeni. I am not gonna try to say her last name. The same artist that illustrated Circle of Life. I can type her last name out in the chat for you, but I'm not gonna pronounce it. Yeah, and then the week after that, we will be doing my favorites in the stream. It'll be something by one of my favorite artists and or out of one of my favorite books. And since we have 2 minutes, I'm gonna sit here and chat with y'all. So that's where we got to for today. Guess I'm zoomed out as far as it'll let me go. Oh. But yeah, I will do another pre-recorded video finishing this up. You'll miss that day. It's not going to be your typical mandala. It's not your average normal mandala. We're doing the virtual mandala dance. Thank you, Betty. Thank you, Jen. All right, I want to thank all of you for being here with me and for sticking around and chatting with me and hanging out. And I will see you lovely people again next Tuesday. Hopefully I will have you some more videos out before then as well. But I hope you all have a great night. Thank you, Yana. Thank you, Renee. Everybody have a great night. Thank you. Stay safe and happy coloring. Bye, guys. Well, there we go.